Hi, I'm Dan Oglesby. This is my wife, Marianne.
AKA the Candy Lady. I would describe Rooted as a very personal overview of God's plan for me and the whole world. It's very personal in that it really applies to me, but it's also a great big picture.
For me, it was like a shot of spiritual adrenaline to kind of get me going. Things that I knew I was doing that I was okay with, and things that I really needed to work on, especially the stuff that I needed to work on. Well, Rooted surprised me because it got into some very deep topics which I wasn't quite expecting after having walked with the Lord and known the Lord for, well, I don't want to say how many years, but it's over 70. So it's been a long time. And the older you get, the less surprised you are. So we kind of dug into things, and it was deeper than I thought, and it made me do a lot of thinking about the details of walking with the Lord and what I should be doing, that I was doing, and what I still needed to do.
I found it very challenging as well to, you have the head knowledge, but to make it more than head knowledge, but to actually work out things in your daily life. As you get older, sometimes you get lazy about things, and it was challenging.
It reminded me that I needed to be more sensitive, more caring towards others and what they thought. Be aware of the environment around me, not only people, but things that God had given to me, and the natural environment, the grass, the green grass, for example, and how I was to be a good steward of what God gave me.
I was reminded again about how much God loves me personally, what it cost him, and then to translate that into looking at others with that same kind of sacrificial love. And sometimes when I'm called on to do something that I don't really want to do, either because I've got a problem with the person asking it or just it's inconvenient, the Lord taps me on the shoulder and he says, do it for me because of what I've done for you. And that's been a very much a part of my thinking since Rooted.
Well, for me, it was reminding me that what I have and what I control is something that belongs to Him. I'm just a steward of it. I'm not an owner. And so the possessions or the finances are just something that He can use, but direct me to how to use them. They're not, I don't own them. He owns them.
Something that I really enjoyed about Rooted, unexpectedly, was the time of community service when we went to the food bank.
That was a good one.
I really enjoyed that, not just working with the people at the food bank, but also working together with the people from our Rooted group. And I know a lot of groups did it in their own small group. Ours was kind of a group of people that didn't know each other ahead of time. And so...
We were the youngest ones.
Yeah, right. But it was great to get to know these people, and each one, their stories of how the Lord has shown Himself to them and led them in their life to come to saving faith, and then they're growing. I did especially, really enjoy getting to know these people as friends now. I would encourage a new believer or a young growing believer to get involved in Rooted because it shows the whole big picture. You learn so much. It's easy to do a Bible study on one book and then a Bible study on another book, but to see the whole picture and how it all fits together, I would just encourage a young believer to take that. It shows you the big picture. And for someone like Dan and I who have We grew up in Christian homes. We've been taught since we were children. We came to faith at an early age. We've been married a lot of years. But you know, even in our marriage, there's times we need to get back to the basics. We need to, say, go to a marriage retreat or do something that reminds us of the foundations of our marriage and bring us back to those basics, because we tend to forget the basics. That's one reason the Lord gave us communion, is so we would remember. And wasn't just a one-time thing. It's go back, review, remember.
People are a lot like cars. If you've got a car that has a bad sensor, you can still drive it, but it doesn't function well. Or if you've got a weak battery and the alternator isn't doing its job, you need to get a jump start to get it going. Rooted has been like a jump start in a lot of ways, and I think about that often, and I realize that at times I can get lazy as a Christian, and sometimes that little extra shot in the arm says, okay, you need to get up and you need to do something about that. So the Rooted experience has been good. We've all got roots. It doesn't matter which way they go, but if they're not rooted in the right kind of soil and they don't go down deep, then we're not going to be growing the way we should. And that aspect of having our roots deepened is important to me, and it's been challenging. And I would say that if you want to grow stronger, go for it. Get into roots. Get into Rooted.